My name is Hayden Mattingly. I'm the owner of Arch Moving here in St. Louis, Missouri, and we've been in business for about coming up on 6 years now.
Hayden, Arch Moving joined us about the end of 2020, right? October or so?
That's correct.
When you got started with us, do you remember where was your business at that point? What was your role? If it's changed at all, what did business look like? How many trucks and such were going on during that time when you started with us?
Right around that time, I believe we were at 5, maybe 6 trucks, and we were probably on track to do, I want to say, $1 million that year, if I'm not mistaken, in revenue.
I've got 950K recorded as your 2020 revenue number. Do you remember how big your team was at that moment? How many people did you have on staff?
Yeah, I think that we had 2 full-time managers, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If not just one, helping me out. I was in the office quite a bit at the time, helping out with the day-to-day stuff.
And so since that time, regarding those details about the team and about what business looked like, what has changed since you joined up with Rotate Digital and we started helping you out with the Google side of things?
So I can tell you, we're no longer at 5 trucks. We're now at 15 trucks. I can tell you that basically every year, from 2020 to 2021, we doubled revenue. We did a 150% increase. And then from 2021 to 2022, we're projecting a 160% increase in revenue.
And that's overall revenue, all right? So that's obviously, that includes a lot of different channels that you guys are investing into, that you guys are reaching out, trying to get people from. But you can attribute some significant growth to Google and what we've done, right, on your SEO.
I would say that a vast majority of our phone calls that we get on the fly, somebody calling us, it's somebody saying, hey, I heard about you guys, or I found you guys on Google, you were at the top of the list.
On the top of your head, do you know how many people are employed under Arch Moving?
We have 25 to 30 driver and rider combo, and then we have 5 full-time managers with 1 part-timer right now.
Obviously, when it comes to revenue growing, Google's going to play a huge role in that. What do you remember about Google revenue before you joined up with Rotate Digital? What kind of percentage or what ranking did it place in your channels that are coming in? And then where is it now?
I think it's always been pretty high up there for us in terms of a source because of our dedication to keep our reputation solid. And we've always cared about trying to encourage clients to review us and things like that. But I would say that it's a significant difference with the role that Google plays now after we've joined up with Rotate Digital versus back then.
Basically, the number that counts, which is the revenue coming in on a monthly basis. Back in 2020, Google was X amount of dollars. And like you said, up to at least 160% increases since that time.
Absolutely.
This is for somebody who is maybe watching this and they're on the fence and they're thinking about jumping in with Rotate Digital, but they don't know yet. They haven't been convinced yet. What would you say to that business owner, especially that moving business owner?
I can't say enough about Rotate Digital. I can speak to the fact that anytime there's any changes needed from our website, it's very quick and timely. You guys respond in a timely manner. You've got a very efficient team that takes care of individual needs of the website. And then along with that, if I have any questions about how things are working, like you guys have been very transparent. If I, want us, without even me asking, you guys provide these updated video reports of kind of how things are doing and the progress we've made. But if I ever want at any point in the middle of a quarter or every other week, you guys would provide those updated videos and kind of explain the back end of things where somebody who doesn't have SEO experience could actually understand the progress that we're making.
I think one of those things is the conversation we've had a couple times about the maps, right? Showing what your map looks like around your Google My Business, where you started back in 2020, how there was a pocket of green, but then a lot of red, a lot of yellow, which means people aren't finding you in the map pack, which is so valuable now when people do a Google search. And now when we look at almost every one of your terms that really matter, you're dominant. You're at 90%, 95% green. And not only that was the focus, but what also came along with it is St. Louis movers, like one of the best, highest search terms on a monthly basis. Right. You're dominating on a 10-mile radius. Part of it is obviously we did our job well. I think what is huge as well is that you did your job well, which is making Arch Moving like a believable candidate in Google's eyes, right? So because of the work that we were doing, Google's like, listen, there's nobody that's running their business. Well, from what we see, there's nobody that's running their business like Arch Moving. So we're going to reward them with even better rankings. And right now at this moment, even in this crazy market where we're here in the summer of 2022, you've been able to have consistency in your leads because you dominate on a term that is searched at least 3,200 times on a monthly basis.
Absolutely. And it's crazy that Google recognizes, which companies are putting in the work on the back end, and you guys can help assist with that as well. But we are trying to treat every single client like we're moving our own stuff. When are we going to their house and try to take care of them to the best of our ability? And I definitely hire based on that fact as well. The managers truly do care about each individual move. And with you guys, letting that be known through the SEO backend as well, I think it shows.